Yo, what's up, guys? It's JoJo English from I Am English TV, aka Mr. English, and today we're going to be talking about the Steam machines. I say machines because there's a lot of them, and why they're going to be very important this year and going forward in the gaming industry. One of the things I want to talk about the Steam machine is that some people still haven't bought into it, mainly because they were kind of thrown off in the beginning when Valve, initially announced what they were going to do and what their plans were. They put out a bunch of information that, kind of at one time, with the new OS system that they were putting out, with the controller that they were developing for the Steam machine, for their Steam machine. And what's come to light so far is that every Steam machine that are supposedly will be using that controller. That's not necessarily so true as of right now. As for, I know Dell is, or a couple of days ago, Dell, was having a sale. I think it was like a $399 sale or $299 sale for their lowest, I think it was an i3. Yeah, it was an i3 processor, their lowest end Steam machine, and it comes with and it said it came with a wireless Xbox 360 controller. So that lets me know that they're trying to get pre-orders right now, and maybe for like the lesser stacked gear that they have, like the i3s and i5s. But basically everything else should probably come with that Steam controller this November or this fall. But when they came out, they had a lot of different things going on, and people weren't too sure what exactly the aim was for this. And the Steam machines, as you know, is supposed to be an alternative to console gaming. Think of it as a PC on your TV, or being able to utilize Steam through your TV. It's a really good concept, mainly because I can see Steam being the main hub on my TV. Like I can picture that being the main hub, and I've always wanted to play most of my Steam games. It would be nice to be able to play them on your TV. They kind of did something like that with the NVIDIA tablet and all that, and the Shield tablet and all that stuff. But this the Steam machine is supposed to actually bring a better experience by replacing your gaming console. Could it do it? I think it could, and I think one of the reasons why it's going to succeed is because Steam has a lot of partnerships. They have a lot of content, and they have a lot of backing. And there's really no reason for them to fail. One of the things that I love about the Steam machines that will be coming out is the variety, the different varieties of hardware that you can get. This is like right up my alley because I love to really build a new rig almost every year. It's a waste of money to some, but I'm an enthusiast, and I just like to build new rigs whenever either newer stuff comes out or stuff that is expensive on release. Like this year, it won't be so expensive next year, that kind of thing. So with the different Steam machines offering different like video card options and different SSDs and different types of hardware, I think it's going to be a good thing because it will give a chance with all the different types of platforms that they have to get you started. You could be a complete noob, novice, and with PC, and you can be able to find your way by selecting one of these brands, one of these packages. It helps kind of ease people in. I think it's going to ultimately drive a good portion of regular console gamers who aren't going to be afraid to test out the waters and try something different. The one thing bad I can see happening with the consoles that we have now, like PS4 and Xbox, if they decide to stay the same, then I think what's going to really happen is that people are going to start to see the age of the hardware, of those hardware systems from the Xbox and PS4. They're going to start to see the age in it a lot sooner than we did with like the Xbox 360. If you were mainly just a console gamer. For example, I was a avid console gamer with the 360 and the PS3, and I was really hesitant to get into PC because I really didn't know what I was doing at the time. Once I got into it and I got my first build done, man, I saw the night and day difference of what the system could do, my PC system can do with the same games that I was playing on my Xbox 360. The only regret that I had with PC gaming is that I didn't have the all the friends that I played with, the community that I played with. I had to go find new people to play with and and do different things like that, which kind of made it, well, which kind of sucked, but that's the reality of it. So I think that with the introduction of the Steam machines, people are going to be able to see the aging hardware and the aging capabilities of the Xbox and the PS4. And I think it's going to cause the consoles like Sony and Microsoft to drastically change the way their system is going to perform within the next, let's see, 3 to 4 years. With that being said, is that, as you've seen in my last podcast, I was talking about Windows 10 and how they're talking about it's going to be integrated with your Xbox One. You'll be able to play your Xbox One games on your PC and tablets. So what I see going on is that Microsoft and possibly Sony, they're going to start to try to future-proof themselves to be able to compete with the Steam machines and PC, basically by being able to, I guess, make their games more widely available on different types of platforms, which means the games that they're going to be using or the games that they're going to be making in the future are probably going to be optimized in a different way with like DirectX 12 and stuff like that. It's going to be optimized in a way that you will possibly be able to play your content, Xbox content, on anything Windows that's offered. And I think that's the way I see the future of the console going. I don't know if Xbox will actually survive, or if it'll eventually become just like a standalone piece of hardware. Like you have an Apple TV and you have 1,000 apps on it. The Apple TV is not that important as your apps, but it's important because it gives you your apps for free. Whereas the Xbox, you gotta pay to even touch your apps. But not to bash the Xbox, I'm just saying I don't think the Xbox is going to have as big as a role as it is now, of being like a console game. Like it's not going to have that importance anymore. I think that's going to happen in the next 3 or 4 years. Steam machines we'll definitely have to see. I know I'm going to get one, and because I upgrade my PCs and I build and I'm selling and I build and I sell all the time, I don't know if I'm really going to go for a really expensive Steam machine and who I'm going to get it from yet, but I'll probably buy something in the mid-range. I don't want something like I would have in my rig right now. I don't need like super uber craziness going on in there. I'm not going to spend over $1,000 for one. I might spend upwards to $1,000, but that's all I really need. So that's probably my price range limit on the Steam machines when they come out. So I'll probably be jumping on a pre-order pretty soon. But other than that, I want to know how you guys feel about the Steam machines coming out, and what kind of role do you think they'll take on? What kind of role do you think they'll play in the future of console gaming, PC gaming, and PC gaming as well? Do you see this as a power move to kind of divert PC gamers as a whole to try to get them back into like a buying sense where, you know, if you're well, what I should say is, do you think that the Steam machines are going to go after the main target audience of casual PC gamers and noob gamers, which will kind of guide them into a way of saying, hey, you know, if you don't want to invest so much money, upwards of like $400 or $500, get this. If you want to step it up a little bit and have like, you know, some real, you know, have like a souped up gaming machine, then get the middle brand. And if you want the ultimate killer rig, then you spend, you know, upwards up to $1,700 and more for this one. Do you think that they're kind of gonna guide those people into PC gaming like that, or do you think that the Steam machine is going to create a whole new generation of what a console gaming is? Technically, it'll be a console. It is PC because the OS that they'll be using is modified Linux, I believe. So, I mean, it is PC gaming, but it's going to be technically Steam gaming. So, do you feel like this is going to be good for the market, good for you know, companies like Microsoft and Sony, who essentially have the market on lockdown as far as consoles go? Do you feel like it'll make them step it up to offer better hardware, things that are more future-proof? Do you see everybody pretty much going to a state of a PC lifestyle, meaning that do you think it's going to transform anything? Do you think anything's going to evolve? What I would like to see in the future for maybe like the next gen consoles, I would like to see the current console gen end after 5 years, and then after that, you can still call it the Xbox One or PlayStation 4, but maybe you can call it something a little different, like Xbox One hybrid or PlayStation 4 hybrid or something, to where you start offering hardware and as well as software updates, but upgrades, meaning that, you know, I can take my Xbox One and, you know, upgrade different stuff without having to fear that it's gonna be like, you know, that my warranty is gonna be void. I would love to like update the video graphics card, you know, being able to modify your Xbox like that. I think it would be a good thing if it went that way, but, you know, who knows? Time will tell. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and definitely let me know what you think. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.